Good morning, guys. Today is such a beautiful Wednesday. Today I wanted to take you guys along just a typical day in my life as an influencer virtual assistant and just kind of a day in my life. This is going to be a very eclectic day. I have lots of things going on. This morning I started out by viewing some morning sunlight in, and I am currently on the 75 hard program. So I got my first 45-minute outdoor workout in, and then my second 45-minute workout is usually just walking on my walking pad while I work. So got that in. I did a little strength workout and did a mile of walking, and now just kind of hanging out with the pets, watching Johnny run around the yard and go crazy. But yeah, it is like 7 o'clock currently. I'm gonna go inside, get dressed, and take you guys along.
You control your response. If I did that same thing, like in the case of trauma, like psychological trauma, I'm not a mental health specialist, so I'm not going to then have talk therapy and things like that where I'm going to put you psychologically back in a tough spot. But I can put you in the ice.
This morning we're having a beautiful bowl of riced cauliflower and ground beef. This is like a huge bowl. I swear the cauliflower rice takes up most of it. We are starting out our work morning on the couch this morning. Oh my gosh, Johnny is being crazy. I am just starting out today by editing some short form videos. I'm just gonna sit here for like 30 minutes before I transition into the office and get some steps in on the walking pad and the stand up desk situation I have going on in there. But I'm just feeling kind of blah right now, so I just want to sit here and cozy and drink my tea and watch some YouTube podcast while I edit this video.
Or is it like violating, or is it like if I can tell something's gonna be negative and it pops up, I don't really watch it. And normally if something like that did pop up, I would click like on it. It's just
it's your rodeo. You gotta have it, it's magic.
Switched up positions a little bit. I am now no longer standing up and walking. I am getting some content scheduling done for one of my clients, and after this I need to work on a newsletter template build out and then check in with a new client. I am on my 3rd glass of tea this morning. I'm cutting out coffee to just see if it helps like balance out my hormones, get rid of my anxiety, because I used to struggle with that quite a bit, and I've gotten it down very minimal, but I want to see if maybe I can, it like heightens during different periods in the month. And so I just want to see if I can kind of like really completely cut that out. So yeah, but this week is going rough so far. I have been very, very tired, but work still has to be done, so I'm continuing to push through. My saviors have been just drinking hot drinks to kind of mimic having the taste of coffee. I was gonna get decaf coffee, but they're like, I would have to order like a nice organic one because they put more pesticides, I believe, on the decaf coffee, and there's like more mold in it. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get it together, be tough, and just completely cut out coffee. So I've just been doing tea instead. It's day 3. I will say I had like literally maybe like a shot yesterday or 2, but I'm still counting it day 3 because I just did that so I wouldn't get a headache, you know? So yeah. But I will keep you guys updated on if anything crazy comes up in the work day or anything like that. I think I need to go to my parents' house later. They live like 20 minutes away, and get some Amazon packages I had delivered there. Levi and I live out like in the country, and it is insane the different, since they live in like a more busy town, the differences in delivery time is like Amazon, Walmart, what the heck. It will take 2 weeks to get to my house. It will take 2 or 3 days to get to my parents' house. Like, we only live 20 minutes apart, but just us being in like a rural community, it's insane. So yeah, that's the update. One of our lovely clients is coming back on after being on maternity leave for a few months after just having her baby, and I am mapping out a newsletter template so that one of the team members can take it over. She's kind of a little bit newer to working on like newsletter templates, and so this is kind of, we use Flowdesk a lot. It's super easy to input all of the mechanisms that you want in it, all the images you want in it, all the photos, all that good stuff. So I'm just kind of setting it up for her so it'll be easier for her to do later. And today I actually have quite the to-do list. I know I briefly touched on it earlier, but so far I have canceled subscriptions. That's something that I needed to do. I sent some invoice reminders just a little check-in. Then I did 1 hour of emails this morning, just trying to do some client outreach. And then I edited a few reels, done some content scheduling for a client. Then still yet to do, I still need to post on all my socials for the business and run to my mom's house to grab my Amazon packages. I have down to do 2 hours of Reno housework. We'll see if I get to that or not. Like I mentioned previously, my energy is still a little low right now. We actually purchased a home a few months ago from my great-grandparents that we are currently renovating, that we are going to eventually sell in 2 years, but before that probably do either rent it out or do an Airbnb. But right now we're definitely in the beginning stages and doing some work on it. We're doing it all ourselves as of right now. It just needs like cosmetic work, nothing serious, just ripping out carpet, putting down flooring, painting walls, all that good stuff. So I need to go down there and work on it because that is one of our long-term goals that you just gotta, you know, slowly chip away at. So I do have that down today. I need to finish work for one of my main clients, and then I have 2 blog posts to do. Yeah, that's about it. I also have a book that I am currently reading that I would love to finish. Sorry, I'll piece again. That is so rude of me. I have a goal. If anyone wants to follow me on Goodreads, feel free. My name, I think, is just Kate Billington on there. I haven't changed it to my new last name yet. My goal this year is to read 100 books. I'm currently at 67, so I believe I am right on track. But yeah, right on track. So I do have a book that I'm reading that I would love to finish this week. That way I can be a little bit ahead, because I think at this current rate I have to read like 1 to 2 books a week, or maybe like 1.5, which honestly hasn't been a problem so far. I love reading, and I like to switch back between like nonfiction, fiction. I really like to dive into like the romance, fantasy genres. That's more of my vibe. So it really hasn't been hard at all because I really enjoy reading.
It wasn't your bachelor, it was your first bachelor.
It was my first bachelor. It was so fun. We went to Santa Rosa Beach in 30A, I think, or
And products were
Back to the walking pad and finishing some work.
Closet doors, metal.
Here with the pups at Grandma's house. Johnny and I came here to grab my Amazon packages. They're not here quite yet, so I'm going to work on a blog post, and I just filled out a list for one of my clients who's doing a YouTube video. One of the ways we help our clients out is like by gathering links and everything. It just kind of takes up a lot of their time, just like a little tedious task that we can assist with. A lot of our clients use WordPress for their blog post. It's super simple to use. I'll just put the title this week is going to be on Amazon pullovers. So I'll come up with a trendy title that will be searchable, and then I insert the images in here, usually caption them all, and then I'll add the shoppable links, just a nice, easy shoppable photo post. And then I always do all the SEO stuff, so tag the category, put in the little tags, do the key phrase, the meta description that'll show up in Google searches and all that good stuff. The blog editing is short, so I could drive home because the Amazon packages came, so finishing that up now. Not looking super cute right now, but we officially just made it to the rental house, and I'm getting ready to do some sanding, and I washed my hair yesterday, and that is not a good combo, so I'm just trying to put on this hat to prevent as much little wood particles getting in my head as possible. But basically what we're doing, we're gonna see if this project turns into crap or not. Levi and I are not DIYers. This is our first ever time experimenting with anything like this. So basically they have paneling in the front room and in this back room. This used to be my nanny's smoke room, but we are filling in the cracks and then are going to sand it down and paint over it, and hoping that it gives some sort of like drywall effect. But if not, then we're either gonna put drywall up or maybe experiment with some like textured wallpaper. We're just kind of seeing how it goes. But yeah, it is pure chaos in here right now. As you can see, they had like a stand-up shower that is super gross over here in the corner because this is a very old home, and so there was not any standing shower in it. They only had a bathtub plug-in. So that is where the shower was, and we took that out. And then we have ripped down all of this wallpaper because God bless my grandparents, but they literally wallpapered over everything and painted it, like just like painted over everything. Screws, bolts, lights, light fixtures, you name it, it's been painted over. But you know what? That is just adds more fun to the project. Kind of see how it goes this evening. I may spend like an hour, hour and a half over here. I do have a little bit of office work left to do tonight, computer work left to do. So, but yeah, we're just going to jump right into it. And I was going to get an electric sander, but I saw some reviews saying that if you're just doing like paneling walls, those can be a bit more aggressive, like the drywall sanders, and not to use them because it can just like shoot right through the wood. I don't know how true that is, guys. I'm a more than a beginner at this. I'm just kind of going off like a little bit of research that I've done, YouTube tutorials, all that good stuff. So yeah, now that I've prefaced everything, I'll try to do a little time lapse of me experimenting with this. We'll see how it goes.
Rodeo, you gotta have it, it's magic. I know you have it, you have it. Sunshine by the pool, ooh yeah, you mood.
Johnny and I are headed back to the house. The project was kind of a fail, and the extender that I bought to go on top of the sanding, like little circular deal, did not work, but I think that's gonna work out. Instead of using the electric sander like we had initially planned. I can't remember if I talked about that or not. I think that's gonna work out. It's gonna be a little bit of a tedious project, and instead of painting, we're gonna do wallpaper because it still doesn't hide all of the wall imperfections. So, and like I said, don't comment if I'm stupid because I know that we're probably not doing it right. But you know, this is just a learning experience and I'm having fun. That's all that matters. And we bought the house, so you know what? We can do whatever we want to it. And Johnny had a great time. I almost didn't bring him, but I'm glad I did because I know he would rather be with me than cooped up in the house. Honestly, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. All that's left to do for the rest of the evening is go take a shower and then sit down on my computer, and I'm not gonna work on anything that is totally out of the ordinary. Just catch on some emails, do some blog work, and maybe like, I don't know, post some content. I haven't done that yet today. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.